Meghan Markle's recent appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon quickly turned into an unexpected whirlwind of both humor and scrutiny. While initially intended as a lighthearted segment, the show included an unplanned and pointed jab at Markle's cooking abilities from NBA superstar Stephen Curry. As Markle joined Fallon on stage, Curry playfully teased her potential ambitions to host a cooking show, questioning whether she had the skills or even the relatable charm to resonate with mainstream audiences. What began as a bit of banter has since ignited a much broader conversation about Markle's public image, her suitability for such a venture, and whether her status as a former royal might ultimately be more of a hindrance than an advantage in this new endeavor. From screen to kitchen, public doubt on Markle's culinary aspirations. Since her transition from royal life, Meghan Markle has explored various ventures, from podcasting to philanthropic pursuits. But with this new rumored pursuit, a potential cooking show, Markle has raised eyebrows. Curry's comment resonated with a public already skeptical of her qualifications in the culinary world, sparking a wave of online debates. Critics point to Markle's privileged lifestyle and limited experience in cooking as major deterrents. Many feel that Markle, despite her fame, may lack the real-world skills and expertise to host a show that could genuinely connect with everyday viewers. The nature of her lifestyle, critics argue, stands in stark contrast to the accessibility that has made past celebrity chefs popular with viewers. Markle's elitist remarks and cooking show credibility. This public skepticism isn't baseless. Markle's occasional remarks about food and lifestyle have been perceived as somewhat out of touch, leading to accusations of elitism. In past interviews, Markle has praised organic ingredients, obscure health trends, and high-end culinary techniques that appeal to a niche but alienate others. These statements, while aspirational, don't necessarily help her image as a relatable cooking show host. Critics argue that her polished high-end persona might clash with the more down-to-earth, inclusive nature that typically defines popular culinary shows. For instance, her past recommendations for organic-only products and personal chefs have raised questions about how effectively she could engage with an audience more accustomed to budget-friendly, realistic cooking tips. Her experience with cooking has generally been confined to what she has termed as healthy or clean eating, often showcasing recipes or tips that, while appealing, cater to a well-heeled demographic. Unlike many successful celebrity chefs or food show hosts, Markle lacks professional culinary training, which has only intensified the criticism. The idea of a former actress-turned-royal diving into a world dominated by seasoned chefs and experts has left some questioning her motivations. A bigger disconnect. Can Markle bridge the gap? Critics argue that Markle's past as a royal and her continued lifestyle might actually set her at odds with the image of a warm, relatable host who can roll up her sleeves in the kitchen. Food personalities like Jamie Oliver and Ina Garten, beloved for their authenticity and simplicity, draw viewers through a shared love of accessible food and cooking that resonates with people across demographics. Markle, on the other hand, may struggle to connect if she's seen as too polished or distant. Her past associations with the British royal family and her lifestyle choices post-royalty have added an additional layer of public scrutiny, particularly from those who feel she may be too far removed from the experiences of the typical viewer. Even before this latest venture was teased, Markle faced harsh public criticism for what some saw as attempts to reclaim relevance in the entertainment world. Her Netflix series, podcast, and various public appearances have all been polarizing, sparking debate on whether she truly understands the average viewer. For many, the disconnect was made glaringly apparent when she wore designer outfits while promoting projects or advocating causes, sparking criticisms that she lacks empathy for the everyday struggles of her audience. Markle's controversial public image. More of a hindrance than help? Stephen Curry's playful skepticism about Markle's cooking skills highlights a deeper question. Can Meghan Markle genuinely connect with viewers on an everyday topic like cooking? This doubt is only compounded by her history of public challenges, notably the controversies surrounding her departure from royal life and the turbulent relationship with the British monarchy. Markle's transition from royal life back to the entertainment industry hasn't been smooth. Her image remains a divisive topic, where some see an empowered woman forging a new path, others perceive a public figure unable to fully leave behind her ties to royalty and the privileges that came with it. Markle's ongoing challenges with public perception, rooted in both her statements and actions, pose a significant risk for any new project, especially one that requires a connection with a broad audience. Her past remarks on British culture, her portrayal in the media, and her alleged Hollywood approach to life have consistently polarized opinion. The idea of her helming a cooking show has thus fueled renewed skepticism, with many questioning if her track record of controversies and perceived elitism might make it difficult to win over a mainstream audience. The future of Meghan Markle's ambitions. Is redemption possible? As Meghan Markle navigates this fresh wave of public scrutiny, it's clear that a cooking show, if it does materialize, will face tough odds in overcoming the entrenched skepticism of many viewers. Success in such an endeavor would likely require her to shed the aura of exclusivity and embrace a more grounded, relatable approach to cooking, an image she has yet to convincingly embody. Whether Markle's ambitions will ultimately be realized remains to be seen, but her appearance on The Tonight Show has highlighted a persistent challenge: her struggle to redefine herself in the public eye. With Stephen Curry's lighthearted roasting as a catalyst, Markle now faces renewed pressure to bridge the gap between her elite lifestyle and the accessibility required for a cooking show host. Should she succeed, it could mark a significant turning point in her public image. However, with her history of divisive public reception, it's far from certain that she'll be able to overcome the weight of public doubt and make this new venture a success.